Without a doubt. I mean, the president has improved the economy tremendously. The low taxes are working, the deregulation. What I got a kick out of in this last week is the surprise of Barack Obama coming back into the political conversation. So if you want to rev up the Republican base, he should talk every single day from now to the midterms, and I think you're going to see record turnout. Because it's a daily reminder, like, oh, wait, that's why I came out and voted. This kind of professorial, elitist, ivory tower preaching to middle of America. You should be thankful that, I was president, and now you're reaping the benefits. Well, no, the economy was going lackluster, mediocre at best. The president went through massive deregulation, massive tax cuts, was a cheerleader for America, not an apologist for America. And now you've seen the GDP rate higher than the unemployment rate for the first time in a century. None of that was achieved under President Obama. And so President Obama, it's really funny, he says, you need a magic wand to do all these sorts of things. President Trump has done it. But they can't have it both ways, because he said, Trump gets elected, the economy is going to crash. Okay, that didn't happen. Therefore, under that argument, you have to assume all responsibility for whatever the economy happens, positive or negative. Therefore, there's no way you could possibly say he can't take credit for this economy, and it's 100% because of his optimism, the deregulation, the tax cuts, the pro-business environment, not to mention the trade deals that have liberated the international markets.
That factor of just the energy and the impact on business confidence when you have a clearly pro-enterprise administration in place. But Candace, every time the president talks about the economy, he quite rightly points out the great success in terms of African-American unemployment. That's a point that you reinforce the whole time in terms of where that community's interests lie. But is it making any headway?
It absolutely is making headway, and we saw that a couple of weeks ago in the Rasmussen poll that black support for Donald Trump has doubled. And let me tell you why that's significant. We have heard the left call everything, everyone, every story, every book racist. They've said the word racist so much it's actually lost its meaning. I don't know what's racist anymore. If my server at a restaurant gives me my coffee late, I'm like, is this racist? Because this is how much they are reinforcing the concept that everything is racist. And they're doing that because they're scared. Bringing back Barack Obama was a sign of fear. Make no mistake. They threw a Hail Mary and thought, okay, we're absolutely losing, especially on the heels of the showdown with Brett Kavanaugh's hearings. I mean, that was not good for them. And they knew retrospectively that it was not good for them. Maxine Waters, her constantly saying to attack people, that's not working well for them. Then you have Cory Booker saying, I am Spartacus. And,
bizarre.
It was actually just bizarre, right? Right out theatrical. Yes. And it's not voting well. People are actually looking at that and going, I don't recognize that, because here's what you have to give Barack Obama credit for. Very few things, but here's one of them. He's a very good salesman. He was always calm. He always seemed that he was in control. That is not what the Democrat Party looks like right now. It's completely splintered. A very good point that you brought up. Sure. We're seeing progressives versus, the traditional Democrats, and this disruptive sort of aggressive platform of socialism that's reappearing, and they're unseating Democrats, which is bizarre. So it's a very interesting time. I think right now they are under the impression that there is going to be a red wave, and that's why they're bringing back Barack Obama.
And so right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you.
Donald Trump is the president of the United States.
Donald Trump has been sworn in as president of the United States.
I am your voice.